Yeah, I was just thinking that. So.
All right, welcome everybody to the School of Musical Traditions, Institute of Musical Traditions, and Rob's Open Mics. The Rob referring to Rob Hinkle, and this is, I think, our third. We're going to do this every Tuesday. We're going to do live streaming. For those of you out there in streaming land, thank you for zooming in, tuning in, StreamYarding in. Whatever. I think we're also on Facebook. And it's basically family friendly. And everybody here that's performing knows that. So out there in streaming land, you can bring your kids right up on the couch and hopefully they'll enjoy what they're hearing as well. Tonight's feature is my longtime friend, Tom Prasada-Rao, Takoma Park native. And I'm thrilled that the idea of the feature is about midway through the open mic, we bring on the feature, and it'll be a different person from week to week, or persons. And that's it. Now our host tonight, subbing for Rob Hinkle, so we can all say nasty things about Rob, and he won't know it. It'll be great. That's Rowan Corbett. Rowan's done this before. He's lots of fun, as you're about to find out. And he'll start us off with a couple songs. So take it away, Rowan Corbett.
Howdy, everybody. So we are a new open mic, so that means, the list is a little light tonight, so we might give everybody an extra song. We're going to do 3 each, I think, for the evening. So, and then, of course, we're going to have Tom Prasada-Rao come up and do our feature in a little bit. So my name is Rowan Corbett, as Dave has told you. I'm going to do a couple songs for you. about ancient Greece. I am no oracle. I'm prone to many faults and flaws of mankind. My father, he is no God, he is but flesh and bone. The flesh is weak, bones will break, just like courage and reason. As a boy, I prayed to be just like you. On your art, your honor and your courage, your resolve. This is not ancient Greece, but I see the monster you become. Minotaur's shadow on the wall. Your words pursue me through a maze of criminal logic. Stir by your lack of faith, confined by your resolve. Behind me now, and I've got nowhere left to run. You track my every movement. You won in my place, and I'll never down you again. When the volcano blows, yes, falls down like rain. I still love you, but I'll never be the same. Oh, I'll never be the same. So yeah, I've been, as I mentioned, the normal host, Rob of Ilyami. Yeah, well, he's the host who is normally here. Let's put it that way. Yes. But he and I have been playing music together for some 20 years. And I get to do a lot of these songs that I'm playing for you tonight with him. So I'm definitely missing his presence right now. This next one is one I do with the band quite a lot. It's called Charm and Strange. For those of you who are not in the know, Charm and Strange are two types of quarks or elemental particles, subatomic particles. Well, it's a metaphor for relationships, that's all. down, hearing you break. Charm and strange, no longer in sync. Such cold vision that you can't bear to watch. Radiation is deadly and I'm used to this spot. The storm rains down, ashes sift the ground. We move like waves, but we strike with the force of life. As we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there, we span the space between it. Now we're hard in the cold, we're thriving on strife, only counting decay, breathing half-life. So we'll bleed out this heat, we'll shine in the dark, permeate the ether, try not to spark. Storm rains down, ashes sift to the ground. Ooh, like waves, but we strike with the force of light. As we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt. Neither here nor there, we span the space between it all. Break. Charm and strange, no longer in sync. Such cold vision that you can't bear to watch. The radiation is deadly and I'm used to this spot. All right, I'm going to do one more song for you, and then I believe Greg S. is up next. And then who's on deck? Okay, is Bev S? All right. So I do this to Tom every time I'm at an open mic with him. He introduced me to this tuning, CGCGCD, many years ago. And it's become one of my favorites. So that's a long-winded way of me saying sorry while I retune my guitar. So don't be like me, kids. Make sure your guitar's tuned before you get on stage. Or just say, I learned it from watching you. Shanty town, it's become my home. We're all night filled with a friends, nothing to call my home. Shantytown. My home. Shantytown. When the rain comes down, this becomes a muddy hole. And everybody disappears except me. I stay in my tent alone. Shantytown. Makes no sense, they call us bums and they hide their children when we come. We don't wanna hurt no one, just wanna live our lives and then move on. Work's done, I'll get my pay. Put on my coat and hop the train. Leave my hands and my toes, so some other folk can live this way. Working in this shantytown, it's become his home, where all his given with her friends, nothing to call his own. Shantytown, his own. Shantytown. Thank you very much. Give us a minute to reset and get Greg on stage. Yes. Oh, all right. I'll make sure I fix that.
it's more than what I've earned. When you stand and don't deliver, rapture flows between us like a river. This rupture will tell me how you found me, talking clean and living dirty. The hourglass is just about empty. It's all grist for the mill until it buries me. We don't have to tend to the flowers before the funeral. Living in the time when time stands still. Thanks. These first couple songs are really, really new, so I don't know them yet, so I have the lyrics here. The blaze in your eyes comes to life, in and out of focus with the lights. We don't have much to say about the time, till the day that the day doesn't rise. These yard signs are sinister and strange. We wait our whole lives for the light to change. But the next time I see you on Porter Street, wash all this ill will down the storm drain. When you're raising your eyebrows and burying the bodies, you're gonna have to be a little more stealth. When you're talking like someone I fought to get away from, you better keep all those words to yourself. There's a broom in the room that I sling. It falls from my grip when you sing. Cast around your wrist, cast a shadow on my chest. The light pours across the pores by your ring. The road is wide open, but we sputter. Pole vaulting right into the gutter. The signs of the times are the wounds we survive. Not with a bang, but a stutter. There's a home away from home, a grave of one's own. There's something that's spoiled on my plate. When you're talking like someone I fought to get away from, it's gonna take one harsh solvent to clean this slate. Thanks. I'll play one more song and then Bev is gonna come up. for listening. Bev is up next.
All right, another hand for Greg. Let's get Bev up here.
It's a, no, it's a, Enya? Oh, yes. You've probably seen the carbon fiber. I planned that. I'm a hologram. No, this sounds fine. I think this is about as much as we're going to want to tolerate. So thank you. So David Eisner, actually, I got my first ukulele from him, and I think he had to crawl under a table to find me a red one. It was back, that's another outfit, but anyways. So I'm going to do a couple of passive-aggressive social media songs. This first one is about a very brief period of time during the pandemic when all of my insecurities faded away and all of my jealousy abated, and that was during the Facebook outage, and that was a very blissful 6 hours. So here we go. You are deluded into thinking that I care about the dinner at which I'm not included. Stay down, stay down. I'm not in the mood to see photos of your food, your feet in paradise, or your precocious brood. Stay down, stay down. Doom scroll or compare and despair. The good times roll and take their toll. I will hit the like button to save my soul. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Thank you. Flicked me away like a fly in the ointment. I'm used to disappointment every single day. You're wasting my time, but in your arrogant mind, the pleasure was mine, so I got nothing to say except unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block. You served up rejection a la pie, a la mode. But you're a toad who'll never get my kiss. I'm aggressive and passive, your ego is massive. I gladly suffer fools, but your ignorance is bliss. Unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block, unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block. still wanna jam? Don't you know who I am? You poser, you wanna be? I'm out of your league. You don't wanna date me, but say, I hope you don't hate me. I'm too busy nursing, okay, Cupid fatigue. Unfriend, block, block, unfriend, block. 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 Oh, thank you. Every day I wake up, I pray that God will be on my side. I pray for love and light and to let go of my ego and pride. And it's a dark night of the soul. It takes its toll till the light of day when I can push my thoughts away. Sometimes when I wake up, I wish that I could curl up and die. I wanna shed a tear, but I can't even have a good cry. And it's a dark night of the soul. It takes its toll to the light of day when I can push my thoughts away. And it's a dark night of the soul. It takes its toll till the light of day when I can push my thoughts away. Every day I wake up, I pray that God will be on my side. Thank you.
As far as I know, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Last song is a hit. So good.
Let's get another hand for Bev, y'all. All right, next up we're going to have Greta Ehrig.
Whoa, what do you mean? Something good or something bad? Oh. You mean acoustically, like on the vocal part of the mic? Okay. Oh yeah, I hear that. Testing. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get my glasses because I forgot that I'm an old person. Say that again.
I recently had to switch to vocals.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm going to do a pair of pieces here that are cathedral related. Sacre Coeur. In the space of two lightly touching hands, Rodin saw tenderness, prayer, a form of holiness he called cathedral. What is, after all, the architecture of God? If our Creator's house is constructed cruciform, if spirit only enters the clean, curved coolness of mosque or synagogue, what about the high, vaulted, moss-strewn corridor of trees, which leads me not into temptation, but the redemption of river and leaves? Hail, my own mucky body, regaled by the scintillant light. Tell me who to love, when. I cannot hear for the multitude singing, and in the vast and intimate chambers of my heart, whether love comes as a man or a woman, singular or plural, is of no concern to the heart flown open as a window to God. Call me by your name, I'll call you by my name. Call me by your name, I'll call you by my name. 'Cause I'm of you, you're of me, we are three. Call me by your name, I'll call you by my name. Let me wear your shoes, let me wear your gloves, let me see right through, let me know your loves. 'Cause I'm of you, you're of me, we are three. Call me by your name, I'll call you by my name. And San Clemente runs centuries down. There's Christians and Jews, pagans and you underground. And San Clemente holds stories untold, and the light and the dust, darkness and must, they all echo. And in San Clemente, we are holy again. Our happiness, pain, it's all one and the same in the end. I'm going to call up our featured guest, Tom Prasada-Rao, to play, to jam on my next song, Solstice. It's in the key of G. And solstice comes from the Latin word sol for sun and sistere for to stand still. Because at the solstices, from the Earth's vantage point, it seems as though the sun is standing still before it sort of swings back into the other hemisphere. So there's a little reference to that in this song. And my pedal's getting away from me, so I'm going to work on that.
G, right?
One other thing I'll say about this song is that I kind of conceived of it as one long run-on sentence. So there's no chorus to sing along to or that sort of thing. But if I had a chorus, I would love for you to sing along on it. Solstice is coming up pretty quick here next week. I'm feeling it. I don't know about you guys. I'm definitely feeling these shorter days. But looking forward to the sun coming back again. How are we doing over there?
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you for playing with me. The sun rose gold on the year's shortest day, waking me up a stream, and the ebbing of words. It's all I can take. It's more than a thrill. The thought of that sun just standing still. Thank you, Tom Prasada-Rao. That was really fun for me. Thank you.
I'm gonna sit.
And do you have a pickup on your guitar?
I do. Do you have a chord I can use? Oh, I feel like I'm on Broadway here. We're not on Broadway, are we? Yes. Hello? Are we there? Oh. Oh, I gotta get a quick tune here. So do I just start? This is it? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. That's too close. That's, yeah, yeah, could you move it back just a little bit? That's great. Thank you, Rowan. You stay there. Hi, everybody. The first song I'm going to play was inspired by, back in 2017, the Nazis held a rally down in Charlottesville, Virginia, and they killed a woman, Heather Heyer, ran her over in a car, yeah. And so I was pretty pissed off about that. So the only thing I could do is just write a song about it. Could you turn my guitar down a little bit? Thank you. Hey, Virginia, don't you cry. I will pray for you. Gazing through your blue ridge eyes, grappling with the truth. Washington and Jefferson locked them families in chains. I said locked them families in chains. Mason, Madison, and old Monroe along and heavy rain. The green tobacco fields are gone, a flag of umbrage flies. Shenandoah counterfeit, grappling, trampling down your vines. The old Dominion is black and blue, good times, they never seem to last. A low, slow view of snakes surrounds my sleep. These hard times echo in the past. Some will turn their eyes away from these hard times echo in the past. Yeah, hard times past. Hey, Virginia, don't you cry. Thank you. Here's a little song from my religious, spiritual perspective. It's not meant to offend anybody. It's just me, ruminating about the spirit. This is called Man-Made. That would be spelled M-A-D-E. Woo-hoo. Ain't no one will follow me down, follow me down, follow me down. Nobody will follow me down when I cross the great hooray. Young Joe Smith babbled into a black top hat and called it fact. Some will swear on talking in tongues and praying with snakes for pity's sake, just to ride the light into the jealous night. Don't be afraid, but every god you've read about is man-made. Starving men just making it up, writing it down and throw it back up, preaching faith and fury, an eye for an eye, but not when it's blind. That's overdrive. Just ride the light into the jealous night. What a strange, doleful play that every god that's advertised is man-made. Ooh. And all the books handed down, man-made. And all the rules and funny clothes, you know what I'm talking about. Man-made. God is, here's where I usually get in trouble. God is a little happy baby-faced cow. Thanks. My last song's one that I wrote from the experience of being a school teacher, and had a lot of students. A lot of them had sad stories, and this is one of them. It's called Upside Down. lost in my broom. All of my hopes got shot down. Dad got half drunk. Ma's packed her trunk. So I'll just behave like a clown. Just disappear and not be found. Say what you will, it's quite a thrill living life. It's a roller coaster, Dodge car, merry-go-round. Say what you will, I'm just grist for the mill, living life upside down. Played my last hunch, Twinkies for lunch, shoplifting ho-hos next door, scrap in the dirt, chasing the skirt, shoes cost 400 or more. Holy Ghost surrendered and left town. Say what you will, it's my time to kill. Living a life upside down. Thank you. Oops.
Let's have another hand for Greg P. I guess you remind me a lot of a friend I met at an open mic named Roscoe Bino. His voice sounds a lot like yours, Greg, and I miss him a lot. Thank you for reminding me of him. We're going to get Tom Prasada-Rao up for you in just a moment. We're going to take a minute to get things set.
Oh man, I think I'm good. How long should I go for? Okay. You do?
Yeah, there we go. So, Tom and I go back many, many years, and as in probably more than 30. It's this time of year when I think of that tune that you didn't write, but everybody thinks you wrote, about Buddha and Christ. What's the name of the song?
Christmas in the ashram?
Yeah, Christmas in the Ashram. It's a guy in North Carolina, I think, right?
Yeah. Chris Rosser.
Yeah, amazing song, which it's just, again, and I don't know how many years I've been listening to that song, but it's one of my favorite, say, all-inclusive holiday songs. I've had Tom in concert over the years, sometimes with your sisters. We've done stuff in Takoma Park. We've done stuff in Rockville. We've done CD releases. I think you came on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
So, just, I'm really pleased that, you know, as we get this open mic started, it's important to call in a few chips, as they say, and, you know, get some people that really are wonderful. And how many of you out there, by a hand raise, if you haven't heard Tom before, raise your hand. All right, so a couple of you, it's this amazing combination of songwriting and delivery and also guitar playing that it just weaves together really nicely. I just, you know, all right, that's it. That's as good as. So I'm thrilled you're here. Thank you.
Oh, man, thank you for asking me. I'm so happy to be here.
All right, take it away, Tom Prasada-Rao.
Okay, good. All right, let's start on that Christmas in the Ashram song. You feel like singing along? Okay, so we start off on the Om, just because it's that kind of song. Om, everybody's supposed to sing. Om, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. From the west and to the east, they left their homes in search of peace. Transcendental mystic yogi took them in. He was kinda holy. From California to Bombay, they traveled far to sing and pray. But on the last day of the year, their songs became a little weird. Singing Om Alleluia, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Siram, Christmas in the ashram. All right, here's the Om part. Om, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Om, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. The guru must be out of town. There's tinsel on Vishnu's crown. Someone hung a Christmas star from one of Shiva's extra arms. There's eggnog in the black spice tea, lotus petals on evergreens, incense burners green and red, and Santa hats on shaven heads. Singing Om Alleluia, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Siram, Christmas in the ashram. Om, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Om, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. They sang gospels and Upanishads, Psalms and Vedas praising God. Maybe Christ and Krishna are amused when humans get a little bit confused. Singing Om Alleluia, Hare Hare Krishna, in excelsis Deo, Rama Bolo, Rama Bolo, Gloria, Gloria, Govinda Gopala, Om Noel, Jai Siram, Christmas in the ashram. Om Noel, Jai Siram, Christmas in the ashram. arranged by Chris Rosser. I gotta figure out what key to do this. I made a list of all these songs. Oh, okay. Here's an old song. Was it something that I said to you? Turn your heart a different shade of blue. Was it something that I failed to say that made you hide away? I don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. I don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. If the moment that I hold you near is the moment we embrace our fear, in the shadows let me find the light, 'cause in the dark of night I don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. I don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. Won't you let me? Won't you let me in? I don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. Don't know how. I don't know how to show you my love. To show you my well, let's see. I got a brand new one. Okay. My dad's 92. And he's doing all right. He came back from the hospital and he's kind of slowing down. And we've been finding a new way of living. My cousin was over today taking care of him while I was at a doctor's appointment and my sister was away. And so it's kind of like a full circle thing. And I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day on the phone, and he was asking how my dad was, and I was saying, he's good, you know, he's good. He's lived a full life, and he's ready to go. I think he just needs somebody to tell him it's okay. So I ended up writing this song. It's okay to let go, to say it's enough, to leave this world in a cloud of dust, just like Thelma and Louise, like your last New Year's Eve. You just need to believe what you already know. It's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay. It's okay to let go. You have lived the good life. Grab the world by the horns. Far from the little village where you were born. You were dealt the hand of fate, but you held the hand of faith, and you have never played it safe. So don't wait anymore. It's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay. It's okay to let go. Oh, what courage it must take to have come all this way just to join your last parade, then to find your way home. It's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay. It's okay to let go. When? Couple weeks ago. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to play it for him. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know. It's all right. got one last one. Gotta figure out what key this is in. Can't remember this stuff anymore, man. Okay. When the Lord returns, who knows what he will find? What will be left of the former mankind? Will he break down and cry? For to whom can he pray? When the Lord returns, is this what he'll say? What have you done? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? What have you done in my? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? When the Lord returns, you'll be asked to speak. May you trample on the helpless when blessed are the meek. In the words of the prophets, oh, how you guard your treasure with a loaded gun, but you bury your children when there's nowhere left to run. What have you done in my? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? What have you done in my? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? For I was sick, you could have bathed me. So hungry, you might have gave. In the schoolyard, you could have gave me something to eat. Oh, but Lord, with you, when could we feed you? As if we believed you were laid at our feet. When the Lord returns, you know where he's coming first. What the book says, chapter and verse. In the words of the prophets, rest assured this much is true. When the Lord returns, he's coming for you. What have you done, my? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? What have you done in my? What have you done in my? What have you done in my name? What have you done in my name? All right, thank you guys. All right, who's next?
Can you do that George Floyd song?
Oh, sure, yeah.
When George Floyd happened, Tom wrote this song, and how many people have covered that now?
Like over 200 people, I think.
Over 200 people, and you're going to hear, if you haven't heard the song, I think I called you up.
Yeah, I think you did.
We were all in shock, but man, it takes a craftsman with an instrument and a voice and an ability to write and make it appeal for everybody. So, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Okay, E flat. That's a F. Oh, down here. Some people die for honor. Some people die for love. Some people die while singing to the heavens above. Some people die believing in the cross on Calvary Hill. Some people die the blink of an eye for a $20 bill. Some people go out in glory. Yeah, with the wind at their back. Some get to tell their own story, write their own epitaph. Sometimes you see it coming. Sometimes you don't know until you run out of breath, the knee on your neck for a $20 bill. Oh, brother, I never knew you. And now I never will. Oh, but I make this promise to you. I'll remember you still. Take, eat. This is the body. It's time to break the bread. Do this in remembrance, just like the good book said. Sometimes the wine is a sacrament. Sometimes the blood is just spilled. Sometimes the law is the devil's last straw, the future unfulfilled. Like the dream they killed. For a $20 bill. Thank you, guys. I think Kate's the fool. That didn't come out right.
You know, I'll actually just be holding it, so. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do the one I was talking about at your house, that new one, and you know. And then the. Hi. Oh, okay. Cool, thank you. Okay.
All right, one more hand for Tom Prasada-Rao. Thank you so much. So, all right, and next up we have Kate Buckhold.
Thank you. Okay. All right. What do I do? Okay. I'm gonna do a couple new ones. I don't know what I'll do for my third one, but this first one I've been recently doing. Made a couple songs that were about. Probably everybody's heard it. About televangelists. This I might do a general one, but this one that I'm about to do is I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Jesse Duplantis, but he's a televangelist and just awful and in 1988 he said that he went to heaven in a cable car, and it was the most unbelievable. Well, obviously, it was a crazy story. But it was wow, you are the devil. And there's just his description of heaven, and just everything was just unbelievable. And since 1988, he's I've decided to reveal some more that I didn't say in my book and I didn't say in the past. So it's just kind of disturbing. But so this is just, I sort of made a song that is, it's basically about his trip to heaven in a cable car. Okay. It happened. Jesse Duplantis, blatant scamming antics and a ruse of his divinity, his purity and merry virginity. So now God seeks, Jesse, what shall I do for thee? Well, let's see. See past the sowing of bad seed. It was 1988, but he still testifies without hesitating. Jesse left a steaming pile of breakfast, abruptly had to head back to the Best Western. Summoned by something commanding, with the book on his chest, he fell quick into rest, fasting, blasted through the roof into a cable car with an Aryan angel too. Once there, here came a thick old barrel-chested, brawny man. That man was his dad, Abraham. So pleased to greet this earthly fool who looks around at property values so astounding and whom it's destined unto. Jesse asks about his own heavenly palace. Is it something he'll be proud of? Abe, tell the truth now. the ground. Flowers can't be withered there, so he goes stomping through their bed. The flowers turn their heads. He said he'll never forget the people sniffing leaves as long as he lives, but he don't quite recall all that Abraham had said. Up there they wear their clasp by their gown of salvation or righteous robe, just so you know. So anyway, they began screaming, he's coming, and repeating it as if the perfume of Jesus wafts. He walks up from a dazzling city, he all glitzy in his sash of gold with a billion diamonds embedded. His face was hidden behind that glow, but his glory was exposed, overwhelmingly so. Jesse says, yes, y'all want to know Jesus' aesthetic. He continues, but that's hard. I could tell you in tongues, but you'd never get it, damn it. Well, it's just, I need more beat. I can't hear it, sorry. Luminous, blinding light. He had brownish hair and was brilliantly bright, and he was truly a sight if I'm remembering right. God said, I brought you here, Jesse, so you'll tell people I'm coming. Jesse, smart Alec, talks back like, duh, God. They already know that. God exclaims, Jesus' worst day is yet to come. It's important that you have enough Harleys and cash from earth to kingdom come. 2 ways for you to travel back in case you want to come alone. Next, Jesus pointed to David like, hey Dave, take our buddy to meet and hear the rejoicing voices of aborted and miscarried babies whose souls I saved. Aren't they so great? Then little souls in little gowns gathered round God on his throne. They emerged from the power, the smoking gunpowder. Oh Father, make me a spirit, he exhaled, which impaled them into a body to wear. Did it all from his chair. Jesse admits to asking dumb questions while there, like, where is the Holy Spirit and what's the Trinity for real? He couldn't look at God without fuel from plums from above to restore, then catch his breath enough to ask of the angels, are they not bored? Then short Paul came up to Jesse tall and asked, say friend, what do they make of my gospel, and maybe who is the hottest apostle? Jesse told him, Paul, it's good stuff, I promise. And so he went on mocking the hell out of heaven and his greedy corruption, disgusting. Overcompensation for doubt, he's proud to say, yeah, I saw the roads of gold and pearly gates, but I put the people above. Ooh, Lord, am I something? And another correction he bestowed is that heaven is a bustling, busy, not a peaceful place of holy beauty. There must be no time in eternity. This honorary disciple sees Jonah on his mission. Jonah stopped a moment to listen. Then back on earth he tells of the riches, the miswritten, and the matter of time running out. But with enough dough, you'll see the heavenly dry ice on gemstone roads. It's not a bad place to go. So that's the testimony as I know it. And even though I don't want to ask donations, God told me I have to charge for every slice of my bologna. So souls, you owe me. Thank you. Rowan, it's so bright up here. I can't see where you are, but wherever you are, I wasn't able to hear the beat, and so I might have not been with it, but I would like, it was. I'll get some more in there for you. Awesome, thank you. Stalling. It's like, nah, breathing. Okay, so this, I haven't named it yet, but it's about, wow, I was just really making that sound pop, sorry. I think, I don't know. Okay, so this is a story about tardigrades, also known as water bears, moss piglets, that live in a laboratory. And, it's touching on some things that have happened with some different, adventures they may have been on. And so this is, well, you'll probably figure out what's going on with this fella. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm sorry. Little William Water Bear, in search of his mate who is see-through yet unclear. Oh, Miss Millie Moss Piggy, I know you're out there. He goes asking around with a portrait of his gal, hoping someone will say, yeah, I've seen her around. Oh, my dear's depiction, let's see. She's a teeny weeny, lumpy stumpy honey bun. Like me, she's open cloaked, full disclosure, transparent microfolk. She's got nothing to hide inside of her birthday suit. She molts, multitasking to shed and poop. That's right, she just robes her coat while releasing precious stones. She's boneless but has many a curved appendage. 4 chitin claws per perfect paw. Calcified crab shell but fancy footed all in all. Her limp legs on back and on backwards flow like the train of a gown until they come in handy candy a dangling upside down. On her purty face, a pursed pipette, that puckered little pumpkin. Ah, shucks, that babe's my dumpling, and she is so strong for one thing. Huge threats, no bother. For example, the pond monster. She just walks along it. That brown hydra, looking like a deadly anaconda, and no drama. She goes with the flow, or frozenness withstanding negative 272 degrees Celsius. She's the most resilient in the universe, and tough enough for 1,000 times a human's fatal dose of radiation. Plus, when water boils her, she endures with patience. Then, like the world is on her darling shoulders, the pressure of 6,000 atmospheres won't fold her. She, or I should say we, can drop down to 3% hydration. Then we become a ton, not in weight but in phase. Knowingly, she'll waste away and become like a stunned potato bug in a sugar glass case, hardened and sweetened to taste. But she just waits and waits, in a mummified state where she may remain for thousands of days, maybe a decade. Amazingly, with 97% water loss, a simple spritz ends this cryptobiosis, and she'll just fill her up and walk it off, back to a plump aquatic little bugger, a bad little mother. I've missed Miss Moss the mostest. Oh, Millie, loved at first sight, but she had already left when I met her, and I don't boast this. It was merely a figment of my fine piglet. Even her crystal turds are genuine, and after munching and sipping on diatom's lunches of microalgae silica, which leads to quartz, plus aragonite and chlorella, of course, moving through her see-through parts, she is what she eats, and my queen, she eats sparkles. Okay, so I suppose that her story goes that she eventually chose to bear offspring. I'd seen her floating with what looked like belly stones, but upon looking close, it was a cuticle sheath in one piece, guarding eggs, protecting them a bit falsely. I approached proper, I knew what I offer, and also just what it could cost me. I may never find my Millie, and she may never find she's lost me. Parthenogenic, she don't exactly need me, but gosh, let me stop, I'm really going on. So yes, we had said some time alone, about an hour. Well, not Millie really, but her old outer. I crossed my claws that our spawn are safe to thrive after all, in this molted shell that I must tell you held her likeness well. In a couple weeks past, when I went back, all of our babies had hatched, and ever since then I've been in search of my match. Where is my little Millie at? Where is my little Millie at? Just then, someone said she had been drafted as one of NASA's little astronauts, given the honor of micro Space Force, whether asking or not. A half moon ago, the traveling tardies ventured home. So yeah, Millie was there, I recall. I thought I saw her looking awfully small, but I didn't read her as distraught at all. Which way, yelped William. Promptly, he sees his delicate warrior in anaxabiosis. She was back from space, but out of air, though he's not afraid of her prognosis. William blows her a kiss with a puff between styletted lips. Within a second, she's fully present. William Waterbaler, Millie Moss Piglet, they just clicked and hitched. They're one cell, poor eyeball, all saw. Here, quick, here, this is it. Here, Kai's Millie, Mio Tardigrada, Millie, William Mine, Klein of Vasa Baron. For the rest of their years, it was happily ever from there. The end. I should have been, drinking water, not plum jazz. Good call.
Now look, our tardigrades are a real thing, right?
Oh yeah, they're really real.
And again, I think I've seen their microscopic photos of these.
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, Aw. No, it's a compliment. Oh. Let's see. Should I? Okay. Not to make people hear the same things a lot, but should I do the one about Rachel Carson and all the environmental things that she did and was about, or just overload you with what was I talking about before? The televangelist. Cool. All right. Oh my God. Oh no. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Cool. Okay. So that was I was like, hello. Can I get some music? Oh wait. And then definitely, I still couldn't hear it quite as well. Is that on me? Oh, I just turned it down to. It might have been partly me. Okay, that's good. 1907, Rachel Carson came. Nature was her mentor, her friend, and so her unyielding devotion in return began. The nature study movement, it was rooted in the movement in native nature, and it as teacher to student from each May back around to April, like a clock display of arrows to what that time has to offer in a day, in a place far outskirts or proper. Following her watch, creature cycles and songs to look there upon and grasp when it is when between dusk and dawn, then by light of day, taste the berry or blade of grass, smell the open space, inhale the honeysuckle masses. This forest bathing practice is to be one with what surrounds us, and each at a time take in what each sense finds, and let us kneel to what supports us, touch and feel that sacred very ground, listen and hear buzzes, patters, voices, bustling mothers, crackles, calls and splashes, these gorgeous organic sounds. With her ears as figuratively big as Buddha's, pointed action from Carson's compassion and understanding of that we which the story hinges, then go back to or come back from. So why was murder of this not crime? Well, await her written sentence and her mission in overdue time. Throwing bones of info for a simple mind's digestion, then the meat and need, and so here came the lessons. A tiny bit less meat, I'm so sorry. Once upon a time, there was a waterfowl country in the days and the ways of the duck. It was a rich habitat and thus countless babes and buds and delicious other stuff. Then one day when the white man came, oh, they came with saws and chains, defacing it all for more profitable domains and short-term return gains. All for wealth atop the back of Mother Nature's remains. Ego sustains and spread like drought fire over instinct and vital plains. By manufactured force, man will reign. Drop his DDT insect bombs and let it sink into the tap water to wash it down, or from the shower head into the crown, as red from green trickles down now. So she brewed astutely the communication of true news, fighting and writing to capture what's it to you, and a little careless and fictional frost falls off from her friction, warming and warning until fast track when all is lost beyond your lawns and crops. Tick tock. They didn't test it, but wouldn't want to dip their testes in this poisonous pesticide or swim their spawn in streams of Nagasaki insecticide, but blindly bestowed and tried it for the synthetic environments of greedy, heedless man. He'd see carcinogenic plants to take barbaric precepts from the bosom of life into those bloody, toxic hands with a momentary, monetary here and now, at the cost of many generations that in many cases may be spared by implementing laws of conservation. As for the Rachel Carson home, her self-designed ideal house with a wall tangled outside, she let build itself. That place isn't saved as those are concrete beltway now. Imagine, with monsters pissing chemicals, demolishing organic radicals, which are free only briefly to begin with, and she had the bandwidth to bear down and stand with nature in hearings and in principal practice, sandwiched between the ends of the spectrum of potential and damage, not in a panic or frantic, facing the giants meddling in even medical well-being, federal dealings, meetings with several groups, which only their funds have no ceiling. Her applied drive on a crash course, of course, was daunting. Loss of beloved old haunts haunting. Her ground stomping with logic. Her rational intelligence strictly on truth and topic. We must stop this. We must stop it. Spoken often. The end. Thank you.
Another hand for Kate Buckholt, y'all. All right, next up we have Joe Harris. Give us a second while we reset.
You want me to use this one or? No, either one. What's the name of this place? Is this like House of Musical Traditions, like a satellite place, or what is this?
I think this is, you're calling this Takoma Spark, right, Dave? Is that correct? Dave isn't here, but that's true. Oh, Dave's not here, man?
That is true.
Dave's not here. But this is the School of Musical Traditions, but it's affectionately known as Takoma Spark.
Got it. Okay. No, I think that's good. It's not going to get any better right now. This song is called Good Looking Stars. Well, I remember when I was just about 7. Well, I wanted to be a famous track star. Then along came Jimmy Connolly. He could run just a little bit faster than me. And I never became a famous track star. Around the time when I was turning 13, well, I wanted to be a concert clarinetist. Then along came Mark Aloysius Lee. He could play more notes per measure than me. Oh, and I never became a concert clarinetist. Oh. Jimmy started dealing in dope and running from the law. The Mark Aloysius Lee, he's playing first clarinet in a symphony. I guess some things work out. Everybody wants to be good looking. Well, everybody wants to be a star. And here I am playing my guitar for you at the Spark open mic stage, telling you about all the things I wanted to do. Talk about the things I want to do. I guess some things will work out after all. I guess some things work out. Yes, some things work out after all. I did. See, it was all. You gotta. I was playing a long game there. No, I had a pick just a second ago. I got it. This is a new song that I started writing about 5 years ago. But it's new because I just kind of finished it. Can you turn the guitar down a little bit? Not in my monitors, but like maybe in the house. It's called Alan. Well, I was working in a pizza shop, making an extra pepperoni with pineapple on top. The place was packed with children wearing party hats, parents drinking wine, sneaking cigarettes out back. A man walked in with an AK-47, didn't say too much. He just started killing all of us, killing all of us. I got your gun down, I got your gun down, I got your gun down. Sometimes I sell single cigarettes on the sidewalk down by the beauty supply. Up walks a cop, chokes me down to the ground, and with the cameras rolling, he just starts killing me. Starts killing me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Now I'm working at a Walmart, greeting the customers and pushing around shopping carts. Tina told me to take my break. She said, 15 minutes, don't you come back too late. Well, Andre walked in with a handgun to the break room, didn't say too much. Yeah, he just started killing all of us, killing all of us. I got your gun down, I got your gun down, I can't breathe. I got your gun down, I can't breathe. And now I'm lying on the floor of a Walmart, covered in blood next to an overturned shopping cart. Tina reaches down to hold my hand. She said, you would have made a great manager, Alan. I need some water, by the way, if that's possible. I asked you if you needed water. Now I didn't look. Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Carly here. Carly. So I'm still working on that song. I need to work out some kinks. Guys, I'll turn away while I drink this water. It is a little unsettling. The lights are a little. I can't see anybody. Well, I mean, it's good to connect with you. All right. So this song is called. Everybody's singing about like heaven and God today. So I guess after a song like that. Any Catholics out there? Catholics? No? Well, anybody know about this place called Purgatory? it's like this halfway place, you know? Yes, let's hear it for Purgatory. I feel like I'm there right now. You know, like, you know, if you're not too so, you know, if you're not like, you know, if you're not like super good and going to heaven right away, I mean, you know, you're not so bad and going to hell. You gotta spend a little time there. It's called, yeah, that's what it's called. It's like a halfway house or something. If there is a heaven, well, I know I ain't going right away. Yeah, if there is a heaven, I'm sure to see some fire. Sure to see some fire along the way. They say the way into heaven, it is narrow for a man like me. And it's true, I ain't always been so kind. So I'm sure to see some fire along the way. Now, if there is a heaven, well, I ain't gonna be an angel right away. Yeah, if there is a heaven, I'm sure to see some fire. Sure to see some fire along the way. They say the way into heaven, it is narrow for a man like me. And it's true, I ain't always been so kind. So I'm sure to see some fire along the way. I ain't saying I'm a bad man. No, I ain't different than you. Yes, I have made more mistakes than I ever can confess. So I'm sure to see some fire along the way. Now, if we meet in heaven, yeah, try not to act so surprised. Yeah, if we meet in heaven, please be kind to me. Oh, you know, I've seen some fire along the way. Rowan, can I take this out on? Just getting started, folks.
Another hand for Joe Harris. All right, next up we have a Fudd Light, followed by Alan. So Alan, make sure you are ready. And an announcement from our president and founder.
So a gentleman just stopped in the lobby and said, does anybody have a black Tucson with Virginia tags? I don't think so, because we're not out, nobody's out parking on Willow, but apparently they're blocking his driveway, and he'd like to pull in and go to sleep or whatever. I didn't think it would be anybody in here, but I said I'd check. There's still space in our lot. Incidentally, if our lot is ever full and across the next parking lot is the Bank of America, the old Bank of America lot, you know, just go ahead and use it. They're okay with that. And they're going to the Bank of America, in the true American tradition. The building has been sold, and Sang-Froid, S-A-N-G-F-R-O-I-D, is going in there. And I didn't know what that was either until it was explained to me that it's a distillery. Not a brewery, but a distillery. So you could sort of say that the alcohol follows the money. So we'll have Takoma Park will have its own distillery, and there'll be, of course, retail and wholesale and bourbon and gin and whatever else they're making. They're apparently in Hyattsville, but they've purchased the building. So that's what I know.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Need a little more time? I can keep filling if need be.
Okay.
Keep meaning you're ready, or
I'm not sure.
you're not sure? Okay. All right. So tomorrow night in Takoma Park is a Scandinavian concert. It's a group called Borden Song, and it has some of the best Scandinavian players in North America, actually. Andrea Hoig, who was a long-time Takoma Park resident, will be coming in from Arizona to join the group. And there will be a nickel harpa and a guitar and all sorts of polskas. That was a loud pow.
Must be an alien in the audience didn't wear his lead vest. Okay.
Well, there you go. Rowan, you okay back there? I would go along with that statement. Well, for those of you that are
I wish my
streaming,
guitar playing was, but
yeah. For those of you that are streaming, if you heard that, that was just a small technical difficulty, which we immediately took care of, and now we'll return you to your regularly scheduled program. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
okay. So I'm gonna do a song about probably the greatest industrial accident that ever happened in the United States. It wasn't that far from here. It was up the New River in West Virginia at Hawk's Nest, and they were constructing a green hydropower project, digging a tunnel through sandstone, and hundreds of workers died. So a friend of ours from that area, Mark Plummer, wrote a great song about what one of the doomed miners was thinking, and unfortunately Mark passed from throat cancer, and he couldn't quite get the melody and the music of the song out. So I took the liberty of putting some music to it. It's called Sandstone Haze. Digging through this tunnel for the 1000th day, and rock dust just stares at me through a sandstone haze. Getting hard to work, my shift can't even he died. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do an original song. It's very personal to me. It's about the day Medicare came. Oh, and it's called The Baby Boomer's Lament. Drop 3 Cialis and I'm ready to book. I was a fast riding daddy, but now I just look. My souped up Mustang's just a waiting to cruise. Except for hippie arthritis gonna kick the bucket blues. Medicare came just the other day. Hey, Mr. Postman threw that bad boy away. My souped up Mustang just a waiting to cruise. Except for hippie arthritis gonna kick the bucket blues. Chartreuse says she's turning gray. A washboard abs just fading away. Hey, did I tell you all about my dump? I would sit on this chair, but it hurts my rump. Press my pressure pills into breakfast gravy. Oh, Lord, what's it doing to me? Oh, my souped up Mustang's just waiting to cruise. Except for hippie arthritis gonna kick the bucket blues. Chartreuse hair, she's a turning gray. Washboard abs just fading away. Hey, did I tell you all about my dump? I would sit on this chair, but it hurts my rump. Press my pressure pills into breakfast gravy. Oh, Lord, what's it doing to me? Oh, my souped up Mustang just waiting to cruise. Except for hippie arthritis gonna kick the bucket. Okay, you can make my guitar electric now. So it's hard to make your living as a folk singer at open mic. So I do a lot of playing with Dixieland jazz bands, playing my jazz tenor banjo. And this is a really cool old song from the 1920s, and it's dedicated to our cat, and it's entitled "Baby, Won't You Please Come Home." I get the blues and I feel so lonely. I'd give the world if I could only make you understand. Oh, it truly would be great. I'm gonna tell if you. Help, I can't get up.
Another hand for Ed Light, y'all. Or, sorry, Fud Light, pardon me.
Floodlight. Long explanation. Okay. Okay. Yep.
All right, next up we have Alan. Okay, cool.
Just as an aside, when I was walking to the metro this morning, I was playing music on my headphones, which is what I do almost all the rest of the time when I'm not on stage. And the song I picked out this morning is a song called Bolts and Locks. And the guitar player on that record is Rowan. I can't see you in the lights. Is Rowan. And I didn't know that he was hosting this morning. Like, that's pretty neat. And then I see on my phone, I get little announcements that Rowan's band Iliami is playing Saturday at the New Deal Cafe in Greenbelt. So I'll be there too. Hopefully not too much of a good thing. This one is just my little trip to San Francisco. That's perfect. Day bright, sky blue. Street busy, quiet, Sunday, golden San Francisco. Cleaning, cooking, spice and sesame alleyways ascending. Peppers and mints, bundled in wood bins. Wind chimes, kimonos. Hints of earth curvature, cloud white, red brick. Beautiful San Francisco, arisen amidst a ribbon of ridges. Readings, meetings, hipster dreams of cappuccino creams and successes unqualified, frisbees spinning at lunchtime, Tai Chi in the park, planter box begonias, native inflections, homeless like home coast, angels, angles, water docks, discoveries. I remember my first San Francisco visitation, and I want to return yet again, to walk the long stride bridge span with mist on the neck and the wrists, with the image and the understanding every landscape holds potential and nowhere holds immunity. This one's from 1994. It's one of my favorites. It holds up. I wrote it as my version of the poster, Be an Artist. And so therefore, the idea was that this would be both a poem and a poster at the same time, like you could envision it that way. All right, so Be an Artist. Banish the word me. Study the messages left on mirrors. Learn in detail, magnified and in fine point, how a watch telephone never rings. Fail, fall, trip in the pitch dark hall and listen to the whammy bar. Measure 2 cups of arguments in the neighbor's apartment. Declare your barcode, your caste, your intentions. No, truth is beauty, but not always beautiful or inspiring. It is champagne glass stems, tinted, snapping in pieces. It does not always rhyme. yet it never lies. Be an artist, only in your mind. With taped mouth, mingle tonight in the no talent parade. Hand out limes and lines as party favors. Hand touch magnetic Rwandan hilltops, any such monuments. Paint into canvas lines as strong as a gunshot. Recall, all droplets of earthbound rain have fallen before and still need to fall again.
All right, we are about to round out the evening with Mr. Jules Bland. My name is Rowan Corbett, and I have been your host for the evening. Next week, thank you. Thank you very much. Next week, I believe Rob will be back. He is our normal open mic host here. As normal as it gets, yes. But yes, as many have mentioned, I will be playing with Rob as a member of Iliami at the New Deal Cafe in Greenbelt this Saturday. So you can find out more about that at iliami.com, ILYAIMY.com. I want to thank also David Eisner for putting this on and for having me here and for helping me out tonight. Thank you so much, Dave. And now, without any further ado, Mr. Jules Bland.
I'll be using both. Wishful thinking. Oh yeah, we'll get there. Come on down to El Gavilan on Wednesdays and El Golfo on Thursdays and abolish the Senate with me. We can all abolish the Senate together. Really, all I'll do is just a leftist rant about how the government is trying to actively kill us. Well, that's not true. One party is actively trying to kill you. The other one doesn't care if you die. Ooh, biting commentary from someone who's paying attention. Is that coming through? I can't hear shit up here. All right. I know what it's supposed to sound like. It's small enough room to where... I just do this. It's fine. Y'all can still hear me. I'm loud. Oh, there it is. Crackly nonsense. I don't know if it's my old battery, my new old battery. It's supposed to expire in 3 months. Hold on tight. Don't let go. Anything it takes to feed the beast below. Start a fight. Go home. I've grown to love the darkness. Maybe I'm just better off alone. Better off alone. Here she's kicking ass across the board and rocked 200,000 high score, and just in time to save the world from being taken over. She's a warrior. I couldn't play again because the game had never ended, never even landed on the cannon, never let me in to spend my quarter. There's no love for me no more. Say it isn't so. How she easy come and she easy go. Please don't tell her that I've been meaning to miss her, 'cause I don't. I don't. She was the girl with the broadest shoulders, but she would die before I crawled over there. She is taller than I am. She knew I wouldn't mind the view there, or the altitude with a mouthful of air. She led me down, the dark came out, until the now became a later. Say it isn't so. How she easy come and she easy go. Please don't tell her, 'cause she don't really need to know. Well, that I'm crazy like the rest of us. But I'm crazy when I'm next to her. No. Is my guitar cutting out? Mm-hmm. Oops. This is fine. This will all be fine. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stop playing guitar. All right, that was half a song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. $150 to $200 trip to get my guitar fixed for Christmas. Yeah, fun. One of 4 guitars that sometimes work. Who cares, right? It's just literally my job. We care. Oh, well, that makes me also. Service, folks. Tip your wait staff. I got it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, my throat is a desert. Is there a dehumidifier on in here? Because everybody who's come up here has said, "I need some water. I need some water." Imagine that I started singing right there. It's done now. Oh, it's First I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. I spent so many nights thinking how you done me wrong, and I grew stronger. Yeah, I learned how to carry on, and so you're back from outer space. I walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Should've changed the fucking lock. Should've made you leave your key if I'd have known for just 1 second that you'd be back to bother me. Go now, go. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one trying to break me with your lies? Did you think I'd crumble? Think I'd lay down and die? Oh, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive, and I've got all my life to live, and I got all my love to give, 'cause I'm a survivor, like Beyonce. I will survive. I know it was Destiny's Child. Don't at me. I'm not on Twitter, so at me. Mr. Musk. Super genius. Asterisk. He's never invented anything. He just has like a really loud fan club. Anyway. Speaking about billionaire sociopaths, this is a song about substance abuse. King of segues. I've never been strong enough to balance out my life. You came along and made the wrong things feel so right. You seemed like a friend, one that would be there till the end. Now I can't belong without your presence by my side. I'm a sucker for your touch. You could never be too much, too much. I don't wanna live without it. Don't have what it takes to say goodbye. Don't wanna think
to find. I can't help but breathe you in so deep. You're in my blood, my blood. I don't wanna live without you. Don't have what it takes to say goodbye. Don't wanna think about it, no. Don't know if I could or I'd try. You stain my lips, now all my chips are down. I could never live without you, no. Without you, yeah, without you. Sure, why not? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Dave Eisner, everybody. I get one more, right? Okay. Well, I played 2 half-length songs and then 1 full-length song. If we can, you have your people call my people. I'll get you a voucher and send it in the mail for your time back. Well, I mean, it is the enemy. The final enemy is time. Yeah, that's good. That's good. See, then I'll live on forever in that DMT dream. Yeah. What even is songs? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? No, that's too long and boring. Here's a different long and boring one. Next time I'll be kinder with you. There's just this habit that I have. Throw my words around like fire. They catch on your good heart and your peace of mind. Next time I'll be kinder. And if I learn to take it lighter when you tell me there's something that I lack, would that make you change your mind? Would that make it better and buy me some time? 'Cause I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. Every time I say I will, you swear that I won't. If there's a better version of me,
you stay for the person I'll be? If there's a next time, I'll fight harder for you. Won't take for granted what we had. Awake with you in mind, but I'm tired of all our different phases or all these faults of mine. 'Cause I'm damned if I'm true, and I'm damned if I'm lying. Every time you say I lose, I swear that I'm trying. If there's a better version of me, would you stay for the person I'll be? Wednesdays at El Gavilan, I host an open mic. It's in Silver Spring. Come on down to that. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And then Thursdays at El Golfo, which is right across the parking lot from there. So stay in the parking lot overnight, and then just come to both of those open mics, and that'll be fine. I'm sure everybody will look at you like you're a normal person. Okay, speaking of normal things, Rowan is going to say something, or Dave is, and I'm going to get out of here. Hi, Rob. Suck it. I didn't say what. I didn't say what to suck. A lemon. Everybody loves lemons.
All right. Thank y'all very much for coming out tonight and for tuning in if you're out there in Internetlandia. This is the open mic in Takoma Park at Takoma Spark. And again, thank you to David Eisner. And next week, our not-so-normal host will be back, Rob of Iliami. Oh, Quiet the Mountain is the feature that night. So if you've never seen them, they're amazing. Amazing guitar and vocals. It's great. All right, y'all have a good night. It's a duet, yeah, guitarist and vocalist.
Stewart and Kristen last name.
I can never remember Christian's last name.
Well, Jimmy Stewart's easy.
Jimmy Stewart is very easy, yes, to remember, yes.